Happy New Year's, guys. It's 2023, it's here. 2022 is gone. It was a huge year, guys, for me personally, and I hope it was for you as well. And I just wanted to hop on here and give you some quick tips for going into this new year, 2023. Some mental mind frames, some actual tactical, practical advice you could use to strategize and really squeeze every drop of juice out of this year and maximize your results, maximize your potential, maximize your performance so you can get the most out of this new year. And I want you to cover these themes, these 4 themes called the Core 4, right? This is how I structure my goals, structure my life, right? Some people even use the Core 5, right? And add fun to it, which is cool, like traveling and personal goals, right? But basically the concept is this: you structure your life, your goals, everything you want to accomplish this new year around these 4 areas, all right? Core 4 F's, all right? First is faith, your spirituality, right? For some people who don't believe in God or a higher power, a lot of this ends up being like personal development, like meditation and stuff like that. But if you do believe in God, if you are a Christian or you have another religious belief in a higher power, right? Basically, it's developing that relationship with God and your spirituality on a daily basis, right? For example, a lot of times this isn't something practical, like you're going to outcome dependent. It's not outcome dependent. It's not something you're going to achieve, right? Physically, it's something internal and habitual that you're going to do on a daily basis to further your relationship with God and to develop your spirituality, right? An example for me is, for mine, is to read the Bible every single day, right? I read the entire Bible in 2022. I accomplished that goal in 2022. I read the entire Bible from front to back, from Genesis to Revelations, right? And I read the entire Bible in about 9 months. I'm gonna do the same thing this year. And in order to do that, I'm gonna read 3 to 4 chapters a day, right? Starting in Genesis, I already started, and then reading 1 Proverbs and 1 Psalms a day, right? So reading 3 to 4 chapters, front to back of the Bible, and then also reading 1 Proverbs and 1 Psalms a day. Pray, and then that's one habit. Praying daily is another, okay? Going to church weekly, that's a weekly habit, right? And then an intention is to develop fellowship and relationships and communing within the church, right? That is for my faith, right? That's the first F. Second, right? And so you're going to develop your own, right? Second F is family, right? Structuring your life around first faith, second family, all right? Again, this isn't outcome dependent totally. Normally, you might be, oh, I'm gonna have a baby this year, or I'm gonna get married this year, or I'm gonna restore my relationship with my mother or my father this year. It might be outcome dependent, but for me personally, and for most of my clients, for most of the people I cover this F with, it's normally the same thing as faith. It's habits you're gonna put in place that are going to help you develop better relationships, all right? So for example, you're going to message your family every single day. 2 family members, this is a habit I have, right? So me, I'm gonna message 2 of my family members, 2 of my old friends or current friends, or 2 associates I would like to network and develop better relationships with, right? That is a habit, but still that automatically furthers my family, my friendships, my relationships on a daily basis, right? So that's one of my habits. Another one is seeing my actual family, my mother, my brother, my sisters, my grandparents, etc., at least once, but the goal is twice a month, all right? To see them, go spend a couple of hours with them, right? I have 2 sisters, 1 brother, younger, a lot younger than me, and I have my mother, my grandparents, right? I would like to spend quality time with them at least bare minimum once a month, but preferably twice a month, all right? Apologize for the wind, for the audio on the podcast, and right, so that's with family, all right? Another one is my girlfriend, right? Texting, calling her, either or, every single day. And then as we're doing distance right now, seeing each other at least once a month if she comes up and visits me, or if I go down and visit her at this time, right? That's another when it comes to family, all right? Third F is fitness, taking care of your fitness and health, right? And the reason you cover these three areas, faith, family, fitness, before you start covering business and money and finance, right, is because you want to be holistic. Because if you take care of you, your faith, your family, and your fitness and health, you're going to be able to show up to your business, to your financial goals, much more empowered, much more whole, stronger, abundant, and actually be able to generate better results in your business and your finances, versus if you prioritize your finances and your business first and you neglect your fitness and health, neglect your family, neglect your faith, you're going to be drained, burned out, and you might end up ruining some of your relationships, killing yourself, destroying your health, and feeling unfulfilled in life because you have no spirituality or higher purpose, right? And so that's why you cover the 3 F's before you cover finance, which is the 4th F. All right, so fitness and health, right? This might be outcome dependent, right? This might be dropping vices such as weed or alcohol. This might be just starting to work out 3 days a week, or it might be outcome dependent, like, hey, I want to lose 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds. I want to lose my love handles. I want to see some abs. I want to build some lean muscle, right? It might be an outcome dependent goal. So I would actually set an outcome dependent goal if you have one. For me, my outcome dependent goal for my fitness and health this year is to put on 5 pounds of lean muscle while being 15% body fat or lower the entire year. So not only when I'm diced and shredded for summertime and I'm cutting, but from now all the way until next year, never going above 15% body fat while putting on at least 5 pounds of lean muscle. That is one of my outcome dependent goals for fitness and health. All right. A lot of it's going to be habits and routines though. A good example, me to have good fitness and health is to sleep minimum 6 hours, but between 6 and 8 hours every single day. Another habit is to take my supplements every day. My whey protein, my creatine, my multivitamin, my fish oil every single day. All right. To exercise every single day. For me, that means either hitting the gym or I'm going to go on a walk and or do 100 push-ups every day this year. So if it's a rest day, I'm not actually hitting the gym, right? Or balling up or doing boxing or whatever, I'm at least going to go on a walk and do 100 push-ups every single day, right? To stay in shape, to keep the cardiovascular and heart in good health, all right? And then diet, track my macros every single day, proteins, carbs, fats on MyFitnessPal, and then 80% clean diet, meaning 4 out of 5 meals I eat are really healthy, salad or lean meats, clean, complex carbs, right? No bull crap, right? We're out here in San Jose, California. We got this long hair I've been growing for over a year now. It's beautiful out here, 60-degree weather, a lot better than negative 7 at up there in Washington, where I'm currently living. But fitness and health, right, is habitual. So setting those habits in place when it comes to your supplements, your nutrition, your diet, your exercise, your sleep, right? And then you might set some outcome dependent goals like a competition if you're going to do that, or just losing 10, 20, 30 pounds, or if it's building lean muscle, or if it's just getting stronger, you might want to set some outcome dependent goals. All right. For me, it's kind of personal as well. Planning on doing Hoop Fest 3-on-3 competition this year. Planning on starting boxing. These are like personal goals. Powerlifting, bodybuilding competition, right? Doing one of those each. Getting more into advanced calisthenics. I want to get my muscle ups, my handstand push-ups back up, right? I used to be able to do those like nothing. I want to get back into that a little bit. So those are some other personal fitness goals. You might want to set like, I can do 50 push-ups or 100 push-ups in a row. You might want to do that. Or, I want to bench, 2 plates or 3 plates or whatever. You might want to set a goal like that. It gives you something to work towards as well, outside of just habits and routines, because then you can actually work towards the outcome dependent goal. All right. Lastly, the one that we as men in today's society love to gratify and make the most priority, rightfully so, finance, right? Financial goals, business goals, how much money you want to make, right? And this one is honestly, for me, the simplest, right? How much money do you want to make this year? That's one I would set, right? How much do you want to make a month? right? So those are very, hand in hand, because then you could just reverse engineer, how much you want to make divided by 12, right? And then you could aim for every single quarter, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. As a business owner, you know what I'm talking about, right? So you have your goal set for how much money you want to make this year, how much money you want to make a month, right? I would set 2 other ones. How much money do you want to save for a particular reason? Not saving your money just to save money, but saving it for a reason, a purpose, right? And then investments. Me personally, my belief upon investments is you and your business is the number one thing you should invest in until you're balling, making so much money that you really have too much money to invest in yourself or your business, and you actually have so much money to invest in real estate or stocks or crypto where it's actually enough to give you a huge return on your investment. Because typically what I know is with a lot of people, because I work with a lot of people in real estate, this and that, normally, let's say you have 30 grand or whatever, normally you would get a higher ROI with yourself or your business than if you were to put 30 grand into crypto or stocks or real estate, right? But when you have a lot of money, let's say, a few $100 grand, all right, then you actually could measure, is it going to make more sense for you to invest that into real estate or stocks? Is that going to give you a higher ROI than if you were to invest that into yourself and your own income abilities, right? And your business and how much your business can generate, right? So for me, it's a certain amount of money to invest in myself in the business this year. That's a goal of mine. It's not necessarily real estate or stocks, right? But those are the 4 things I would do. Finance, how much money in a year, how much money a month, how much do you want to save for a particular reason, and then how much are you going to invest in yourself, your business, or assets, right? Cool. All right, guys, that's the core 4. I hope and believe that was very useful for you guys who don't understand or haven't done it. Another thing you could do is obviously like personal goals. Look at that palm tree. Personal goals, fun is like they call the 5th F, right? If you want to travel and do things like that, I do have some things in mind for that as well. So if you do want to set a fun goal as far as like maybe a car you want to get, or a house, or places you want to travel, or certain things you want to experience and do, that's something you could set as well. But that is the new year. That is the core 4. I hope that this video was valuable to you and helps transform your life and have an amazing year for 2023. All right, make sure you you comment, you share, you subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe with your family and friends so they can crush 2023 as well. Make sure you follow me and connect with me on all social media platforms. It's Devin Cripe, DEVNCRIPE on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, right? Follow the podcast at DC Health Fitness by Devin Cripe on Spotify. It's going to be on all platforms this year as well. DC Health Fitness by Devin Cripe on Spotify. Make sure you sub and check out my podcast there. Again, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe this YouTube video. All right, and I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Let's crush this year. Peace.